tools and materials you're going to need today are a ratchet, an extension for the ratchet, a 10mm socket, some WD-40, or some multi-purpose grease, or something that'll work well with the channels. Since we're going to be working on the window in our case, I'm also going to remove the switch from here just so that I can work on it outside. So this should slide right out. So now what we'll go ahead and do is place this on the cable, making sure you have the clamp in the right direction. To start, we're going to have to roll the window up. If your window won't roll down, you may have a problem. So the first thing what we're going to want to check is to make sure that the channels, which are the edges where the window slides through, are clean and clear so that nothing is jamming it. So let's go ahead and check that now. You should be able to see it. It comes up like this, and right here it starts to fall out. So it's clear that it's fallen out of alignment. We're going to roll it all the way down, and then we're going to roll it all the way up, and we're going to try to line it with our hands first. I'm going to try and work it down because it kind of gets stuck. Okay, as it's rolling up, I'm going to be pulling it that way so that it rolls up against the seam right here. The channel is what they call them, on both ends. So right there it's aligned, but it's not locked. We're not going to take any bolts off, but we are going to loosen them. For that, we have a 10mm socket. We're going to start by loosening the bolts. Now it's pretty obvious, but my door's missing a bolt down here. But it's alright, I guess. That's probably why it got out of alignment in the first place, but oh well, it's an old car, right? Now remember, we're loosening. We're not taking any bolts out. This clip should loosen, by the way, and let this come down. So right there, they should be loose. Now we're going to roll it up to make sure it's rolled up all the way, and push it as hard as you can out that way. You should have felt it slide if it was out of alignment, and it should be all the way up. So again, make sure it's up and pushed that way. If you were doing the back window, it would be in the other direction, but it has to be to the one that's flat. Now at this point, we're going to tighten all 6 bolts that we had loosened earlier. Again, making sure that the window has already pushed all the way that way. Now that we got the window lined up in the back direction, we got to line them up with the front channel now. Is we're going to start by loosening this bolt way in the corner. Let's go ahead and loosen it now. We'll go ahead and start rolling down the window. We're going to roll it down about 3/4 of the way, making sure that we've already tightened all the bolts except this one. This one still has to be loose. Once it's there, we'll put a light amount of pressure on it. And that's it. Your window should now roll up and down smoother. At this point, the window is aligned now, but we also need to put grease. I didn't show it in the video, but you should put grease on the rails all around. Or if you don't have grease, put WD-40, but WD-40 wears out pretty quick. Alright, well, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.